Now what's beautiful is the harvest and the seed really are the same thing. The harvest is in the seed. And it makes me think of like our destination is the way, and the way is the destination. For instance, like if you want love, your way to love is to be loved, to know love. You have to be it, because if you want love, but you're angry and you're hateful and you're sour, you're actually building up a wall to keep love out. What is going on, my beautiful shining stars? Magus here on a beautiful day in Asha. It's Tarot Tuesday. I'm so excited. So for those of you new, what I do is I'll take the deck and I shuffle till one pops out. That can take quite a while, so I go ahead and do that in advance. And the three cards that came out were the Six of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. And then I pulled one oracle, and you'll probably recognize it. We pulled it in last week's. It's Change Maker. And oh, does Spirit give us a message today? And then on top of that, I grabbed our holy text Asha and opened it up to a page. It came together beautiful. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. So the Six of Cups. First thing that usually comes to my mind is the inner child. But Spirit was showing me something. That inner child is in us, but there's also a future self, our greater self, our God self. We chose to incarnate into form in a body. We took our spirit into form and matter, and we had an idea, an intention of what we wanted to do here on this earth. And so if we can tap in to that future self, remind ourselves why we came here, not to waste time. Yes, this life is a gift. I talk about it all the time. Make sure you play and have fun and enjoy your friends and your family and just the beauty of this life. But don't forget your purpose. Then I pulled the Knight of Pentacles. Now I'm starting to see this all come together. So that's my slow and steady card. But also you'll see here in the hills, there's rows and rows of like farmland. And this is a seed time and harvest. He's holding his seed. Now what's beautiful is the harvest and the seed really are the same thing. The harvest is in the seed. And it makes me think of like our destination is the way, and the way is the destination. For instance, like if you want love, your way to love is to be loved, to know love. You have to be it, because if you want love, but you're angry and you're hateful and you're sour, you're actually building up a wall to keep love out. My friends, it makes me think about, we always talk about to know. When our holy text was written, it was to be. So to know love, we have to be love. To know success, we have to be success. To know good, we have to be good. My friends, and that is everything. To be it. I think about like my dad with his business. He would tell people, dress for success. Fake it till you make it. Right? You got to see yourself, envision yourself where you want to be in the future. Very first. Who do you want to be? What do you want to do? Where do you want to see yourself 5 years from now? Okay, so envision that, right? And now what does that person look like? Dress like that. What kind of books does that person read? Read those books. What kind of habits does that person have? Do those things. Because you got to be it, and then you will see it. We also pulled the Seven of Cups, and that's choices. Look at all those choices all those decisions. You got to pick one, right? And I love the Pentacle cards. They always have their eye on the prize. He's looking at his seed, right? Where's your focus? What do you believe? You know, I always think about Carl Jung. He said, if you know what's in your subconscious, you know your future. What's on the inside will become manifest on the outside. And then again, our oracle card today is Change Maker. You can change your life. And get this, you can even change the lives of the ones to come. In your very DNA, you can change it. You can break old curses and patterns that have been passed down in your family line. You can create better lines. You can create better DNA. You can create better futures. My friend, look at this. Then I grabbed Asha and I just opened to a page. Look at that. On a subconscious level, I live in truth, and the lie of discord disappears. On a subconscious level, I live in truth, and the lie disappears. My God. It's beautiful. Thank you, good Spirit, for this amazing message. So today, you know, this is the year of action. Take action. Envision yourself. Where do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Start taking those steps. Do you have to dress different? Do you have to think different? Do you have to hang around with different people? Do you maybe have to make the first step of, do you need to go to school? Do you need to apprentice with someone? Well, what do you need to do? You want to be an artist? Do you need to go buy some paints and a canvas and start? My friends, what's inside of you that needs to come out? You got to know what's inside of you. Takes us back to the Six of Cups here. Now we're going to talk about the inner child. We talked about the future self, the greater self, the inner child. There might be some forgiveness that needs to take place from your past. My friend, get this. In our holy text, it talks about before you even came into a body, you saw with Vohomenu, the God mind, your life from beginning to end. You knew you were going to be born into a body that passed in your very genes and DNA from parents and grandparents would be different sins and errors, addictions, anger issues, perversions. You knew that. You knew you were going to make mistakes. You got to forgive yourself. It's time to move on. It's time to put your focus now on why you're here, who you really are. You're not your past failures, mistakes, sins, errors. My friends, in truth, you come from good spirit. You're made of good spirit. You shall return to good spirit. Make the right choices. Let's grab Asha. I feel like there's something more in Asha for us today. You guys enjoying this? Who's still with me? Let's do Asha 2. That goes good. Know only good, right? We want to know our future. We want our future to be good. We need to know only good. We need to be only good. Perceive and understand only the good, and let your experience and practice be the same. Be aware at all times of your high standing. Always remember the covenant written on your mind. There's a guide in your heart of hearts, that beautiful Holy Spirit, that you may never, ever, ever forget. You are a child of the King. You come from good spirit. You're made of good spirit. You are that pure light. You are good. And you can do anything. If you can believe, if you can get it in that subconscious, that lie will disappear. I want to leave you with one story. I've shared this with you guys before, but for the new people, I was fascinated. I heard over in India how they trained elephants. And you'll see these huge beasts of an elephant, and they got this little chain around their leg. They could snap it like that and run to freedom. Why don't they? Because when they were a baby elephant, they had that same chain on them, and they would pull on it and pull on it. And pretty soon, they, in their mind, they thought, I can't break this. I can't get away from this. This is just my lot in life. Now they're a full-grown beast. They could snap it like that, but their mindset is still of that baby elephant. My friend, you know, when we're small, they say from age 0 to 7, you're in a theta state. And everything that you're told in that theta state becomes your truth, your reality. Your chain, maybe, depending on who your teacher was. Who did they say God was? Who did they say the government is? Well, who did they say you are in your place in this world? We need to re-look at all those things now. If you feel stuck, you might have a little baby chain around your leg that you could snap like that. But it's all in your mind. You know, here at the Order of the Magi, I brag about that this little orange book has set more people free from OCD than any other medium I've ever heard of. My friends, and what it is, it changes thinking. You know, a lot of people that come to me, they have OCD from being brought up with the Bible, where they think they can blaspheme the Holy Spirit and be separated from God. And they get stuck in these loops in their minds. Oh my God, what did I think? And they're in a hell. And then they get the truth. And now the lie holds no more fear. They can't be separated from God. They are one with God. They are God's everything. The God that they were presented in their religion wasn't even good. Wasn't the highest principle of good. That God got angry, jealous, hate war, kill men, women, and children, sex slaves, horrible stories. And they called that God and you believed it. And you got this little baby chain ruining your life. Snap it. God is just good. We restore God's image. And it restores our image. And the OCD's gone. My friends, a good thought, a God thought can change your life. Give you a good life, a happy life. Now I got to read this to you. The first prayer ever written down since we're on this. Circle of oath. Insurmountable divine circle of oath. Heaven and earth's unaltered circle by oath. God is one and cannot be changed. God and man shall not be divided. I think about in the Avesta, when the evil spirit was threatening God and said that he was going to separate God from man. And God just looked at him and said, oh, silly devil, you cannot ever, ever, ever separate my creation from me. And then it says Spirit prayed Yata'ahu. What is Yata'ahu? It's just speaking truth. And when you speak truth, that original word, the lie is exposed and it loses all of its power. Bye-bye, lie. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he who holds my word has God life. Isn't life beautiful, Magi? How blessed are we to have this message of Zoroaster? How blessed are we to have Asha? How in the world did you guys ever come across this little channel in this little tiny orange book? I think that was all God good. It was meant to be. It was destiny. And I love, love, love you.